Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Elden Ring. Now, I just was looking at my inventory a bit. If I remember right, last time we invaded Redmane Castle to get our secret little double boss, which was one of the Red Misbegotten and a Crucible Knight of all things. Now, there's nothing really important about those guys, but it's just something that I figured most people wouldn't see, because they go there when they fight Radahn, and that's it. They're not there if you do that. So yeah, it was pretty nice. Now anyways, I was also checking just to make sure that I have both pieces of the Dectus medallion, which will let me use the Grand Lift. I'm not going to be doing all the Chiburi grapes. I might go to the Revenger Shack later, but that's pretty much it. That's going to be for the Madness run. So, for now, as I was saying, I can go to the lift, and I can just take the elevator straight up. I believe this was the last thing which you need to do before you get to Altus Plateau, because once you get here, the fight with Radahn will activate, and you won't be able to do that. But, anyways, more importantly, I'm gonna go this way because there's, you guessed it, another boss fight. I could go do the Loretta fight, meet Ronnie, and do all that stuff, but you already saw that in the Ronnie run. There's really not much left in that I didn't show, except for either A, giving the potion to Nefeli, which, I mean, if you want to do that, you do you. I would personally save the potion for when you meet the Dung Eater, because that's freaking hilarious. But yeah, then there's this thing where he tries to get you to give another potion to Ronnie, and if you actually try that, yeah, she is not happy with you if you do that. I've never done that myself, but I did see the video. It was kind of hilarious because she says she can't stand your foul breath or something. Like, yeah, like, not only are you fired, not only does she hate you, but also your breath stinks. It's great. Freaking love Ronnie. 10 out of 10 NPC. Trying to remember, I'm pretty sure there was a way down from here, but I mean, I could be wrong. I could just be wasting my time. And your time, because you're watching. Why are you watching when your time's being wasted? That's kind of weird. Not really. Do not take anything I say seriously ever. Yeah, you know what? I think I was dead wrong. I mean, even if I am right, it'll just be faster to do this. I've said this many times in my other videos, but if you ever see these sorts of orange caves, that is a mine. Go there, and there will be smithing stones for you. Depending on the level, that's what you'll get. Really good for your weapons. Obviously, because you need them. So what have you guys been thinking about how I've been recording these lately? I'm trying to do one episode per instead of the usual 2 or 3. Personally, I've been liking it. But I'm curious what you have to say. Nah. Hello, Mr. Krabs. Not that I'm actually expecting to get any comments on this video. Yeah. If you want to leave a comment, feel free to tell me what you think. Do you like this better, or do you think it's worse? As anyone who's been watching a lot knows, my multiplayer ones those are pretty obvious. I just cut the multiplayer video, played for a few hours, and yeah, that's that. Meanwhile, with the single player ones, I usually don't try and go so far, but I definitely never do it where I'm literally just recording one video each time, which is what I'm trying to do now. Actually the opposite of what I usually do, since mostly the reason I record the way I do is I want you to be able to just watch the entire thing. Like, click on a playlist and just be able to watch the whole thing completely seamless. There's no black screen between videos, no intrusive intros or outros, blah blah. But that's exactly what I'm doing now. Intros and outros. It's happening in pretty much each of my videos because I'm trying to only record one thing at a time. Yeah, let me know what you think. Who died? Oh. They're poisoning each other. Yep. And in case you didn't know, they are extremely weak to poison. Ironic, isn't it? If you get them to poison each other, they'll just instantly die. I'm pretty sure you can also just use a poison item. Well, that was embarrassing. Yep, it's basically if they get poisoned, they explode. It's silly. But I like it. It's not something you'd expect. Yoink. I pretty much always take this mine. Because you really do miss out on a lot if you don't. It's the smithing stones, of course, but there's also extra bosses, your first encounter with Lanso. I'm trying to remember what else. I'm pretty sure there was another thing. Smithing stones. Can't remember if it's the third or the fourth mine, but yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna tank the poison, it doesn't do much damage. But I also just like the mine area here. It's a very unique area. Pokemate. I didn't actually know that was a thing. Ah, just from you, I'm already poisoned. Ow. Nope. Another rune arc I can't use. I need to die more often. That's totally not just me saying that so I can use that as an excuse if I do die. But yeah, normal smithing stone. Somber. To make sure you keep an eye out for those colors. Curse bloated. Yep, yeah. Like, how could you pass up this view? It's like, I'm gonna say it's like an 8 out of 10 area. You very much could go without seeing it, but it's 100% worth seeing. Now, ironically, most people take this route because they don't know where to get the other piece of the Dectus medallion, which if you've been watching the series, you won't have that problem because you would have seen me get them all. But as for me, I do it because this area is pretty. I also like the singing. It's a lot for the atmosphere. And honestly, if you're actually just going through the game, you really should do this anyways, even if you don't have to, because smithing stones. Upgrade your gear. It's a good little thing to get you caught up before you get to the Altus Plateau. Because you guessed it, difficulty spike. So, if you're feeling a bit too weak, and not sure you want to go to Altus Plateau yet, this is it. This is the area. The bats hanging up there. Trap. Not a very good trap, but I never think it was. I hit the wrong bat. Oh. Oh, that was funny. I have no idea what I'm going to name this episode, by the way, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do much besides getting to Altus Plateau. Which is making me wonder if I should just suck it up and record too, even though I literally just said I don't want to do that. Look at that view. Backed. Get this shit out of here. You know what I'm doing. Thumbnail. You're always standing. Ah, I didn't see her drop that. She's dancing. Ah. Yoink. Oh, another rune arc. Yeah, I'm really not sure what to say about this area, considering I've already done it in the Ronnie run. But not when I was with the other two, so I wasn't much talking to you guys. Oh, they're too low. Ah, I got you, baby. Aha, you tried to eat. But I chopped it off. Oh, he's gonna... Are you supposed to... Okay, I must be misremembering. I remember there being a special animation where if you chop them both off, he has a quick regenerate on them. But yeah, if you're ever struggling to fight one of those, because it keeps on eating its tentacles and healing, you can pretty easily chop its tentacle while it's trying to eat it. If you do that, you'll interrupt the animation, and it won't be able to heal. Why it doesn't just eat it off the floor, I don't know. You'd think that would be preferable to eating it off of your own arm. I don't know, if I had to pick between ripping off my own arm and eating it, or eating my arm that had just been chopped off already, I'd probably choose the second. Yeah. And this is the boss you would miss if you take the elevator. Ah, wait. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to be able to summon Millicent here. Ah, dang it. Well, it's fine. Long story short, she uses a knife. As much as I just said I should die more often. I don't really want to just throw this. But you can probably tell from me not attacking it, I'm considering it. What I need to do. You know what? Let me make sure I'm not missing it. What would I use runes for? Yep, here they are. Oh, I forgot about Bogart. Anyways, what we want is... Huh. Gonna be completely honest, I thought this was when I got to summon Millicent. Sure. Come on, Bogart. Come on, Tregos. Oh yeah. He has a little greeting. Just nice. Alright. Joke's on you. It's 5 versus 1. I think there's a second one of these guys on the way to Volcano Manor. I think that's what I was thinking of. But yeah, as you can see, got Jagoth over there. If you've ever done the Volcano Manor quests, you would recognize him. And I hope now you feel like a terrible person. Not really. But yeah, that's what the recusants are. They are bad people. Should not be one of them. Give me your tail. No, you can't chop it off. I'm just good job. And yep, now I have no runes. Not that it matters. Full disclosure, I was mostly just thinking of using those. And what was that item? That one. I was thinking of just using this on one of the bosses. Got plenty of runes with or without that. In fact, yeah, plenty of runes. Not as many as I expected though. But I don't have to afford pretty much whatever I want. And again, this game is very pretty. There's this big dude over here. Not gonna lie, I thought I knocked him up into the air. No, I think he jumped. Who's messaging me? Well. I'm right, there's a couple of loose pieces of loot in these things. But I'm not pursuing those. In fact, I'm on a bit of a deadline, because I don't have to combine these. Come on, Nacho. Lightning versus fire! Why? We weren't supposed to run away. Now. Yeah. Bye-bye. Good job. What you looking at? I was just about to say, are you not going with your sister? Alright, anyways. Now I'm gonna grab this grace up here, and I'll probably call the video then. Hello. Hello to you too. Alright, and that is where I will call it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.